Hi, my name is Jude. I am a person with dissociative identity disorder, or DID, also known as multiple personality disorder, or MPD. DID is basically a disorder that is created when we created it when we were young, like many others who have DID, as a way to survive terrible abuse that would otherwise have killed us. We're learning that it's a beautiful thing because it saved our lives, and now in recovery, it's enriching our lives. And when I say our, that's how a person with multiple personality often describes themselves, because it describes the reality that's within. The reality of there being more than one personality. Okay? And being able to create those personalities is what saved our lives. It's what makes us who we are. This is not so much about the disease. This is about how we live with it. And how we recover. You know, sometimes we have to go into survival mode. Sometimes we don't. DID really can enrich our lives, and it does. We've had it. Well, we've known about it since 1991. When we've discovered our first altar. And we've been living with it ever since. DID can make our lives very interesting. It can make it very fun. DID is the only disorder I know of where I actually have permission to be a kid, because guess what? We are. Many of our personalities are kids. So we get to play with toys. You know, and we have permission to dress up. We have permission to be different. You know? In these videos, I'm just going to be talking about what it's like. What it's like living with it. You may see various altars. But hopefully what we'll do is show how we live with it. This is meant to shed a little light based on one person's experience, ours. Maybe help others to understand. You know, I'm not sure what we're going to do here. I know we're going to talk about how DID affects us. We're going to talk about the different symptoms and signs. We're going to talk about how we solve problems, how we live our lives, how our various talents and gifts come to light, how we get through problems. Because let's face it, having DID can be very problematic, but it can also be quite a blessing. You know, In recovery, I don't think I've had as much fun. And we are gradually learning how to not take ourselves quite so seriously. So you will hear us talk about our sense of humor and share it. You know, maybe this will answer questions, maybe it won't. We'll see. And we don't know how long these videos are going to last. All we do know is this is the first one. So, why don't we talk a little bit about DID? Sorry about the hand there. And sorry about the eye. It closes when I'm tired and when I'm anxious. And we're pretty tired. DID, full description, dissociative identity disorder, describes the process in which multiple personalities are created. Dissociation is a state where we feel disconnected from the body. A lot of people go through it. If you're driving your car, you might notice sometimes that without knowing it, you'll have gotten from one place to another. You'll have blanked out, especially if you do the route a lot or you're tired. That's a form of dissociation when you're not really present. Another form is, when you're grieving. You tend to shut down and you're not feeling anything. You're just shutting yourself off from your emotions. It's a form of dissociation. Dissociation is often a healthy way of dealing with things that are a little too much. With survivors of abuse, it can be taken to the extreme. Many survivors of abuse will dissociate to the point where they don't remember parts of their childhood or the things that they do remember. It'll seem like they're just floating above it and looking down. Other people will feel like they're looking through a camera. Okay? That's how it was for us. The extreme part of it is where, because the abuse is so severe, alternate personalities are created to handle all the pain and all the suffering and the hideousness of what's going on. It is a coping mechanism. It is a tool that enables the child to survive and live. It is a tool of strength and courage. Okay? Because to survive something that hideous, like incest, repeated physical abuse, even emotional abuse that's really severe, can help create personalities. It is a response to this repeated abuse that saves the child's life, like it saved ours. And as I was saying, it is a tool of strength, because it takes courage and strength to survive something like that. And it is a tool, forgive the shaking of my hand, that enables people like me to eventually recover. I did survive the abuse. I am here. I am alive. And I'm grateful to what I have, because I am alive. I have a good life. I'm very blessed. And DID is one of the things that helped make that possible. Without it, I would not be here. My alters and I, or kids, as I refer to them, would not be here. What else can I say? You know, it's a wonderful tool that saved my life. And it wasn't just a tool, it created something that often blows my mind. You know, people with DID, like me and others that I have known, are incredibly intelligent. Most of us are not the crazy people that you see on TV. Many of us live relatively normal lives. You know, I've known quite a few, and they're very good people. My lover was one. I had a wife who was one. I had a friend who died 3 years ago. We are not bad people. And if you are someone with DID, I want you to know something, or think you might have DID. What you have may seem terrible at the time because of all the trauma that you're going through and discovering, but it's actually a gift that helps save your life. If you know of someone with DID, this gift saved their life. And it made them special. It helped them survive. And in their recovery, in my recovery, we've discovered all the beautiful things about us. We are discovering all the beautiful things about us. So, I hope to make more of these videos. We hope to make more of these videos. And we hope to share with you, if we can, what it's like through our eyes to have DID. You may well see us in traumatic times. You may see us struggle. Now, we're not good at making continuous videos, so you may not see one for a while, but we'll do our best. Following through has never been one of our strong suits, or our weak suits. Not that we wear any suits. Humor has been, so you'll see that a lot. Keep tuning in, and who knows, you and I might learn something, I think. Bye.